Hello everyone, this is English Tutor Hub official channel and welcome back to our English lesson where learning English feels like art. And today we shall be looking at prepositions of time: for, ago, and since. Rules with examples. Let's get started. Prepositions of time in English: for, ago, since. Number 1, for. For is used to tell how long an action has been going on. For may be followed by a duration like 20 minutes, 2 hours, 2 weeks, 3 years, 3 days, 6 months, a long time. I have lived in Paris for 3 years. I have lived in Paris for 3 years. For employed with the present perfect. For employed with the present perfect. Have been plus verb that ends in ing. In front of a time word indicates a length of time. The action is not over as we speak. I have lived in Japan for 3 years. I have lived in Japan for 3 years. He has been working for 2 hours. He has been working for 2 hours. I have been waiting at the train station for 20 minutes. I have been waiting at the train station for 20 minutes. Employed with the preterite for means that the action is finished. Employed with a preterite for means that the action is finished. He worked in New York for 6 years. He worked in New York for 6 years. She worked in Italy for 1 year. She worked in Italy for 1 year. This book kept me busy for a few days. This book kept me busy for a few days. Be careful. No need to use for with all day, all the time, or all night. Be careful. No need to use for with all day, all the time, or all night. I was there for all day. I was there for all day. During or for. During or for. During does not indicate a duration. During does not indicate a duration. During is used to locate something in a specific period. During is used to locate something in a specific period. And answers the question when. And answers the question when. During is usually followed by a name: New Year's Eve, Christmas, the holidays, the night. He went to Tokyo during the holidays. He went to Tokyo during the holidays. He went to Tokyo for 3 weeks. He went to Tokyo for 3 weeks. You don't say, he went to Tokyo during 3 weeks. You don't say, he went to Tokyo during 3 weeks. During is not followed by duration. During is not followed by duration. 10 minutes, 1 month. 10 minutes, 1 month. Unless you put it just before the first or the last. Unless you put it just before the first or the last. During the first months of the year, I lost 10 kilos. During the first months of the year, I lost 10 kilos. I haven't been to school during the last week. I haven't been to school during the last week. Number 2, ago. We use the adverb ago to say how much time has passed as we speak since an event occurred. It is often at the end of the sentence and always preceded by a verb in the preterite or simple past tense. Example, I arrived in Tokyo 2 years ago. I arrived in Tokyo 2 years ago. She went to China 6 years ago. She went to China 6 years ago. It happened a very long time ago. It happened a very long time ago. He started French classes not very long ago. He started French classes not very long ago. How long ago did she start cooking classes? How long ago did she start cooking classes? Ago or before? Ago or before? Before is used with the perfect past to count how long ago an event occurred from a specific point in the past. We had received their invitation for the wedding 3 days before. We had received their invitation for the wedding 3 days before. Not, we received their invitation for the wedding 3 days ago. Not, we received their invitation for the wedding 3 days ago. Do not confuse ago with there is / there are. Do not confuse ago with there is / there are. It happened 2 days ago. It happened 2 days ago, and not it happened there is 2 days. It happened there is 2 days. Number 3, since. Since is used to indicate when an event started with a starting point. It is used with the present perfect or the past perfect. We've been friends since high school. We've been friends since high school. I haven't seen her since Monday. I haven't seen her since Monday. I've lived in Paris since 2005. I've lived in Paris since 2005. I've been learning Spanish since the beginning of the year. I've been learning Spanish since the beginning of the year. Since may be an adverb. We can also say since then, which has the same meaning as since. Example, I broke up with Julia in May and I haven't contacted her since then. I broke up with Julia in May and I haven't contacted her since then. Ever reinforces the meaning of since in the sense of continuously. Ever reinforces the meaning of since in the sense of continuously. He's been depressed ever since he got divorced. He's been depressed ever since he got divorced. We've been friends ever since we met in Italy. We've been friends ever since we met in Italy. Since can also be a synonym of because. Since can only be a synonym of because. Since she is tired, she should stay at home. Since she is tired, she should stay at home. Since you asked, I'll tell you what happened. Since you asked, I'll tell you what happened. Tom couldn't visit Sam since she wasn't at home. Tom couldn't visit Sam since she wasn't at home. For, ago, for, or since. Here are some examples to remember to understand the difference between ago, since, and for. I lived in Korea 3 years ago. I lived in Korea 3 years ago. I've lived in Korea for 3 years. I've lived in Korea for 3 years. I have been living in Korea since 2010. I have been living in Korea since 2010. So, there you go guys. This video ends here about prepositions of time, for, ago, and since. Rules with examples. Thanks for watching.